Welcome to Workout with Wickham, your channel for at-home workouts and health and fitness success strategies. This video is part 2 of a 3-part mini course called Find Your Reason, the ultimate guide to motivating your health and fitness journey. If you haven't seen part 1 yet, I would encourage you to do that so this makes more sense. In part 2, we're going to go over all of the different motivational tips and techniques that anyone can try out. I hope you enjoy this, and I will see you on the other side. Take before and after measurements and pictures. Now, don't be scared. They're not supposed to look great when you first start. That's kind of the point. So throw in whatever you're comfortable in and take pictures from the front, the side, and the back. I do recommend wearing the same clothes every time you take pictures. Do it at the same time of day, in the same lighting, in the same spot. These things make a huge difference, so it'll be easier to actually compare the photos. When you get to the end of your program, you will wish you had pictures of what you look like before. Trust me, so you can see the improvements and to remind yourself that you don't want to go back to where you were before. I don't recommend to everyone to do progress photos along the way. Some people can get discouraged if they don't see enough change, or if they see change but they still don't feel like it's enough. For some people, this would make them work harder. For others, it makes them want to quit. So you have to learn which type you are. Keep a health and fitness journal. You don't need to write a novel or even have, a supreme writing skills. Just get yourself a nice journal that you can write in from time to time. Use it to write down your thoughts, good and bad, about the journey. Go ahead and vent when you need to. Write it down, go on and on, complain to your journal. But then remind yourself that it took you time to get out of shape. It's going to take time to get back in shape. Do you hate it when people bring baked goods into work? Smile and say no thank you, then grab that journal and vent if you want. Are you having a good day? Write that down so you can look back on it on a day when you're struggling a bit to remind yourself that you can do it. You can write in your goals at the beginning, and then you can rewrite them anytime you want as a reminder. Put positive messages in your journal that you'll see when you open it. And remember, you can complain as much as you want to that journal, but stick to your program. Recruit a support group. Sometimes what we need is a cheering section. It can be a small group of family members or a few close friends or a larger group, possibly online. Be sure to have people who will keep pushing you, even when you don't feel like eating another vegetable or heading out to the gym or the pool. These should be people who have your best interests at heart and want to see you succeed. So don't rely on that friend that always wants to go eat unhealthy food with you and would probably love nothing better than for you to stop your program so you can keep doing that with them. Remember, misery loves company. So some people won't be happy about your success. That's not who you want in your support group. Let your support group know you're determined to meet your goals. And no, it won't always be easy. And yes, sometimes you will need them to give you a pep talk. No one accomplishes great things on their own, so don't be afraid to ask for help. Of course, you always have me. Email me anytime. Sign a contract. For some people, signing a contract, even an unofficial one, can be motivating. By signing a contract with yourself or with someone else as a co-signer, you are making a commitment to start what you finish, to reach the goals you set yourself. Be sure to mean it when you sign it. Don't take it lightly. Have someone else sign it if you need to, or you might not. Again, depending on your personality. Look at it throughout the program or your journey that you're on to remind yourself why you're doing it and that you've made a commitment to accomplish this goal. I've given you a template to use, but feel free to write it up however you want it. The check-in questionnaire. We are usually pretty fired up at the beginning of a new venture, no matter who we are. But then that enthusiasm often fades. The check-in questionnaire is some questions for you to answer throughout your journey. They'll get you to think about the journey you've already been on and what else you'd like to achieve and how great your life can be when you achieve your goals. Use it as often as you like. Use this as an example or use your own check-ins. The important thing is to remind yourself of all the whys of what you're doing to keep on track and keep focused on your goals. 5 reasons. Sometimes we need a moment to reflect on our reasons for doing our health and fitness program. Actually, not sometimes, often. So remind yourself of 5 reasons why you're doing whatever health and fitness journey you've chosen. It will vary for everyone, but it could be things like to fit into that great outfit in your closet, or to have the energy to walk the stairs at work, or to have more confidence for your workplace and for your family. It could be to look great on the beach this summer vacation, or it could be just to be happier with yourself and a happier person for your friends and family. Whatever your reasons are, write them down in nice big letters to remind yourself why you set out on this journey and that it's all going to be worth it. You can use my template if you like. Reward yourself with something other than food. So much in our society, we associate food with happiness. Comfort food, right? I've had a tough day at work, so I deserve that chocolate bar and that pizza and that other thing, and it goes on and on. But what we really deserve is to be taking better care of our bodies and our health. Get into the habit of rewarding yourself with something other than food. It can be something you buy yourself, but it doesn't have to blow your budget either. If you think about all the money you've spent on buying quick junk food here and there, or maybe unhealthy dinners out, you could use that money to spend on things that wouldn't be a detriment to your health as a reward. Or even just reward yourself with some pampering. Sometimes it can be hard in our busy lives to find time for ourselves. It is very important to not only avoid physical exhaustion, but also for your state of mind, so that it makes it an even better reward for ourselves. Be nice to yourself. Turn off the phone for an hour. Have a hot bath. Light some scented candles. Have some herbal tea. Sit in a quiet place and read your favorite magazine or book. Reward yourself, body, mind, and soul, with something other than comfort food. Affirmations. Affirmations have been endorsed by the self-help gurus for ages, and there is some controversy over how effective they are. But if they help you stay on track with your health and fitness, then they are absolutely worth it. So a few notes for writing your own affirmations. Repeat them regularly, especially the ones that you don't really seem to believe or the ones that make you hesitate. Those are the ones that you may need to focus on the most. Like, do you really believe you deserve to have a great physique? Do you believe you were meant to be an inspiration to others? Maybe deep down you don't feel that you could ever be fit and fabulous, or that you are good enough to be an inspiration to others. Word your affirmations in the positive. For example, don't say, I will not eat junk food. Your brain is likely to skip over the not and focus on the junk food. So instead, say something like, I enjoy eating only healthy foods. The theory of affirmations is that you can do whatever you put your mind to. I've given you some examples, and then you can go from there with your own. Have fun with it, but also use it to take a look inside and see what has maybe been holding you back. You'll feel much more motivated to reach your goals when you believe you deserve it, which you do. Write a letter to someone you would like to inspire. I think we all have people in our lives we wish we could convince to live a healthier lifestyle. People we care about. People whose health, wellness, and longevity is important to us. It could be a parent, a child, a friend, or other family member. Write them a letter and tell them why you wish you could be an inspiration to them and why you would like them to improve their health and live a long, happy life. Again, no one ever has to see it. However, if you would like to give your letter to that person, it may be the beginning of a new journey for them once they see how much you care about them. No matter what, write the letter to know that by changing your life, your style habits, you can lead by example and influence those around you that you care about. Thank you for joining me for part 2 of Find Your Reason. I hope you found some of those techniques useful and you'll try some of them out. If you want any of the templates, any of the PDFs, I will link to those in the description below. Just check that out. In part 3, we're going to break down which tools are best for each personality. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in part 3.